If you wanna grow, ask Daddy, yes, he will let you know, yeah, yeah, what's Daddy, yes, it's the Daddy, yes, Matthew Show. He's not afraid to tell the truth. He is the one that will inform you about all those jokers that are doing wrong. You cross the line and then it's on. Sometimes the other news don't get it right. They don't get it right. What Daddy does his homework every night. What's local news, world news, national news, he's gonna keep it.
All right, just when you thought it was safe, and I hit the button too quick and cut that good theme song off. I love that theme song. I do. I've been using it now for about 4 or 5 years. I just love it. How y'all doing today? Did y'all miss me in the midday? I'm sorry if y'all did. Hell. You was born at 11 a.m. Oh, you must be behind me, baby. I wasn't feeling good. So I said, the hell with it. I'm on rest. I sat here and did some work, and I feel better. I feel better. My wife came home and brought me some meatloaf and some sweet potatoes and some greens and some cornbread, and she laid up there beside me and took her nap before she went back to work. I said, oh. So I just laid there. Then I had to get up and do some business. Thank you for being here this evening with me. Look, I want to remind you as it's going across the screen on YouTube and going on the Facebook pages to download XOD. And the reason those of you on Instagram do not see this is because Instagram does not allow you to stream into that system. That's the reason I'm urging each and every one of you to download the XOD Network, the XOD Network, which is a black-owned streaming service coming out of Atlanta, Georgia. We don't own much when it comes to the communications business. And this group of blacks have gotten together and created their own network. If you go to the network, you'll see that there are many other black programs on that particular uh, network. I have just spoken with my videographer, and I'm going to make a big explosive commercial about it and put it all over the internet, and hopefully that when I put it out that hundreds of you will share it on your pages as well. As you know, I stayed on cable TV for 8 years till the black folk that I was working with thought that they could fuck me. They were already fucking me, but they thought they was going to just get a little bit deeper in my ass. And I was just going to be able to take what they was putting in my ass. And I said, no. And I was paying them $72,000 a year to broadcast my program. And then when the pandemic hit last year, they still wanted to fuck me. They didn't want to ease none of it out of my ass. They said, time for extra fucking, because ain't nothing else for you to do. And that's when I created the Cussing Pastor TV network. It's been a trial. But I think those of you who have been with me, you've been with me. When I was on cable, I was the number one watch black man in the whole goddamn region. Um, and I ain't doing bad now. I promise you I ain't doing bad. And I'm making some munchies. Somebody touch the Lord, tell the Lord thank you for some munchies. And if you making munchies too, you thank the Lord for you making some monkeys do. But the whole process is to grow. And this black company has awarded me the opportunity to do just that. And I think a friend of mine here in Memphis, um, Michael Dockery, okay, that introduced me to this. And Mike kept putting it off and off and off. So I just finally grabbed him and said, look, man, what the fuck going on? So we put this together. And if you go right now to the XOD Network, you go to it. And when you go to the XOD Network, you hit watch. And then you scroll down to where it says 10 TV. The 10, TENN, in case y'all didn't know, that represents the state of Tennessee. And you will see Cussing Pastor right there. And all you got to do is hit Cussing Pastor, and you are engaged with me for however long. It's probably 2 hours, but some of y'all, sometimes I'm watching the clock and y'all won't tell me my time up. And see, I just be going on and on and on and on and on. Okay? I just be going on. And it is what we call enlarging my territory. Okay? That's what it's called. It's called enlarging my territory. And I'm grateful to God for the gifts and the abilities that He has given me to be able to do this. So you just keep watching. You keep watching. And the main part about this is that you are able to download this. So you're watching me on YouTube, Instagram, and it's XOD. You watching me on all of them? Yeah. You must really be a fan, Shanita Love. I love you though, baby. Thank you so much for doing it. You got me on all of those mediums? And I want you to try XOD because at some point I'm going to come away when we have built our audience. Instagram, see, Facebook puts me in Facebook jail. Because, I'm subject to talk about anybody and anything. I love you too, Shanita. Oh, how I love you. I'm subject to say some things that Paul Zuckerberg does not want to be said. I am not politically correct. Okay? I'm not politically correct. I cuss. If that bothers you, fuck you. I cuss. Those of you that can see YouTube and the Facebook pages, it says the what? The Cussing Pastor. So any idiot, moron, imbecile should understand that that is some cussing that takes place on the page. And I really don't give a fuck how you feel about it. I don't. I've been cussing 64 years. It makes me feel better. Now that I was diagnosed with some heart issues, I just cuss. Shit, motherfucker just come get in my way and start talking shit, man, fuck you, bye. Even in my bid for running for mayor of the city of Memphis, somebody said, well, they're going to bring up your cussing and your past. What you going to say? I'm going to say, God forgives and fuck you. Y'all can use that one if you want. God forgives and fuck you. So don't come on my page. If you come on any of my pages and say anything about me cussing, the new rule is that you are automatically gone. You're banished from cussing bad land. Because I be the king of this motherfucker. Yeah. Okay? I be the king here. And anybody that don't like what I said, bye. Okay? But I didn't feel well at 1 o'clock. So I was in bed. I didn't have anything to do because I could hear the ching 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 on my phone of people that were engaging in the opportunity of the bedroom therapy and just buying. I had a great night on last night, and I'm going to offer you a deal on tonight later on in the show. Um, so as long as I can hear the ching ching ching, that means I was making money. I was laying there, all pitiful. And you know, when Mel walked in the house, I got a little bit more pitiful. She said, "Where you gonna eat that baby? You gonna come up to the front and eat?" I said, "No. Can I eat right here on the bed? Put me a towel on the bed." She said, "Well, I brought you some. I brought you some meatloaf." I said, "Oh, thank you for uh, the meatloaf. Um, thank you for the meatloaf and the sweet potatoes. You know, my mama died, but I ate a little sweet potatoes. So I would like to put my meatloaf and my sweet potatoes together. You know, I put them on the same fork. Give me a little dip of meatloaf. Give me a little dip of the candied yams, and I'm on it then. So, and I ate right there. She said, "You want me to lay down with you for a while?" And she had to give it. I mean, it's good that she got one of them good corporate jobs, and she works out of her own office, which right now until I get a bigger house, it's at her mama's house. She can't work while I'm on there, cause you know the people she's a trainer for the bank. She teaches people how to be bankers and shit. Um, and and I be loud and shit. You know, this one, you know, she makes good money. Oh, she makes good money doing what she do. But I make good monies doing what I do. So I be loud. So I can't, you know, this is TV and stuff. So I can't do that. All right. But I'm feeling better and I'm ready to get into this show today. I'm going to call a friend of mine, a very good friend of mine, in just a moment, who's having a job fair on tomorrow. Having a job fair on tomorrow where they're going to have over 30 companies there. I think they're going to have about 10 companies that are felony friendly there. Some of those companies are not requiring drug tests. How will you run the $500 special on your show tonight? What did I run the $500 on last night? Oh, for 100 for $500? Sir, you got the $500 right now. Text. All you got to do is cash app me at $ Naked Truth Ministry. Now I'll stop and talk about money now. If you want it, whoever you call me, texting me, I'll give you 100 right now for $500. Cash app me the Montees right now. Okay? Cash app me the Montees right now with $ Naked Truth Ministries. But before I call him, my subject tonight is, are people looking for a reason not to work? Do people really want to work? Has this pandemic and all of this money that the government is giving cause people to say, I ain't going back to work. I ain't going to work. Thank you, Lola Pretty Brown Eyes. Has it caused people to do that? I see all up and down my timeline people saying slave wages. Slave wages. Ain't nobody gonna work for no $8 and no $7. I mean, $8 and $7 an hour. That's what they gave slaves. You're a goddamn lie. They didn't give slaves $7. They didn't give slaves shit. But are you using that as an excuse not to work? That's the question. They need to take up the minimum wage. Maybe they do. But what the fuck you gonna do until they do it? At the AJC, no one is coming to our job fairs, and we have good companies, virtual job fairs. So I'm going to call Pastor Ricky Floyd, and before I started pastoring, he was my pastor. Are people going to job fairs? I'm telling somebody to send me the money. Are people really going to job fairs? Are people looking to work? Bad chick here says it's out of control. And then I have to go back to the equation of what was you doing before the pandemic? You was working at Burger King, McDonald's. So what are you doing now to feed your families? You just can't sit around and wait for the politicians to say, well, we're going to give you more money. What are you doing to create income for your family now? Let me call and get Pastor Ricky Floyd on the phone and so we can talk about his job fair.
Oh, wise and faithful one.
Man, I ain't been called that one before. I'm going to write that one down. What's...
No one ever called you that before, man.
No, you ain't nobody ever called me that. Oh, wise. Now, what was that again so I can write it down and give it to somebody?
Oh, wise and faithful one.
Oh, wise and faithful one.
Yes.
Okay. Man, how you doing this evening? How you doing this evening?
Man, I'm doing wonderful, sir.
My subject on the show, Pastor, is this. Are people looking for a reason not to work? And I'm mentioning your job fair. And I know that you had a job fair. How long ago was it? About 2 or 3 weeks ago?
Yeah, man, about 12 to 15 days ago.
How many folks did you get there, man?
Well, the good news is 60% of the people that showed up got a job that day.
All right.
The bad news is 3 people showed up that day.
All right. You had a job fair.
About 6-hour shift. A company that was paying $12 to $17.50 an hour with a $100 signing bonus. And if you showed up to work for 2 weeks, you would get a $150 attendance bonus. And in 90 days, you would be permanent full-time with benefits.
But man, here we go. You had a job fair How many companies did you have?
At that particular job fair, it was only one company that wanted to come and set up. So it was only one company.
Okay, they were there for 6 hours,
Yes, sir.
paying from $15 to $17 an hour.
From 12 to 17.50 an hour.
Okay, and only 3 people showed up in 6 hours.
And one of them didn't have his ID, and that's why he didn't get hired.
So here you go again, man. Here you go again, being that good prophet. That Negro that wants to save our folk and teach them about being financially secure
and responsible
and
and self-sustaining.
And you got a job fair tomorrow. But how many companies you got tomorrow?
That is, I have 32 companies, and I turned down probably at least 12 because 2 reasons. Number one, our facilities, in order to have it spaced out properly, would be stretching us to do that anymore. And mostly the last companies that I accepted were only felony-free companies, felony-friendly companies. So we cut it off at 32.
All right, you got 32 companies coming tomorrow.
Yeah.
And we're talking about, ladies and gentlemen, those of you in the Memphis areas, the Pursuit of God Church on, what's the address on Watkins, man?
3759 North Watkins. 3759 North Watkins.
3759 North Watkins.
Yeah.
What's some of the companies you got there tomorrow?
That is, we got every profession except for a doctor and a lawyer.
Okay.
If you're looking for a career. We've got, I'm just going to run off some of the companies real quick.
Okay.
YMCA, Kroger's, Amazon, PFI, Pure Staffing, Medford Roofing, Empowerment Employees, Federal Express, Durham, Hope Works, K-Power, the Memphis Police Department, Agape, my members, Rico Kickin' Chicken, Ronnie Grisani's restaurant is going to be here, KTG, Libertas, Breath of Life Christian Center, Fraser Community Schools, Pathway Schools, Local 90 Heat Frost is vested, my member Kingdom Hearts Daycare, BB, Office Interiors, Youth Villages, Staff Managers, Best Staff, and that's probably 5 more that I didn't have on the flyer. I just have the flyer in front of me.
Okay.
And I tell you, man, 3 of these companies, and I don't know which one it is now. You got to do some of the work for yourself. I can't remember off the top of it, but 3 of these companies are giving signage bonuses. One is giving a $100 signage bonus. Another is giving a $500 signing bonus. And another is giving a $750 signing bonus. I asked them, was they hiring preachers? I was trying to...
Yeah. Wait a minute. You got a company that's giving us $750 signing bonus.
$50 signing bonus. That is, I have about 11 companies that are felony friendly. I've got 7 companies, and I told you this before, I always almost feel guilty by saying this because I'm the preacher. But I have found out a lot of them preachers are smoking them left-hand cigarettes too. But that's a whole other topic altogether. We've got 7 companies that are not
Hey, wait a minute, brother. You ain't never had a left-hand cigarette?
No, that wasn't my thing. I was a drinker, rather.
Oh, okay. Well, I had them both. I had the reefer and the bottle.
But you know what's that? The only reason I wasn't a smoker, because I was afraid I would get an opportunity for a good job and fail the drug test.
Oh, okay.
They didn't beer test.
They didn't beer test, okay.
They didn't beer test and whiskey test. Yeah.
But man, so out of all of these companies, and man, when you say you get a company that's willing to pay you $750 to take a job?
To take a job. Now, here's one other benefit that we Federal Express and to work and bring them back.
The what?
Federal Express comes to our church, picks people up, let me rephrase that. Picks a person up.
Wait a minute, man. You can't get even folks to take a free ride to Federal Express?
That is when I saw a story several years ago when Federal Express was going to Clarksdale, Mississippi to pick people up and bring them back to work up here. I began to talk with Mance. I think you know Mance, and talk to Mance about why are we
Is that Mance HN?
Yeah, I don't know how to pronounce his last name.
Yeah, we grew up together. We were little boys, babies together. Yeah,
Are you serious?
yeah. We came out of Ebenezer together.
Well, he will be here tomorrow.
Okay.
He personally will be here tomorrow. And, man, I know you got a full schedule. Would love if you could squeeze in tomorrow so people could see you and give them an encouraging word. If not, I totally understand. But I would love to have.
Man, I'm coming back in the morning. When I get off the air in the morning, I got to make one stop at the Taylor's, and then I'm coming. I'm gonna come back. I'm coming out there because I want to see if people are going to show up, because you've had a lot of publicity about this going on. I want to see if people are going to come for a job. But I want to go back to this thing though, man. You got vans from Federal Express that will come, and how many people they picking up at your church, man?
Don't just blame it on my church, man. On the whole community.
Well, I know. I mean, but that's the pickup point.
Yeah.
How many people? You got all the Fraser, you got all them folk that's big, and you got all them folk that's on stimulus checks.
If I give out baskets, we'll have 800 people standing
Yes.
in line.
Yes.
If I give out gas cards, we'll have 200 people standing in line. That is, I'll be honest with you. If tomorrow is not a success, you will probably never see Pursuit of God Church give out baskets or do job fairs again. We may do job fairs again, but we ain't giving out no more baskets.
Man, I told you. You know what? When I had that building on Raleigh Milton,
You did tell me.
the only time I pulled up to the church, we were giving baskets away, buying groceries, bags of groceries. I pulled up to the church an hour before time, and there was a line wrapped around the building, waiting to get a free basket. Now, you won't come Sunday morning.
Right.
Okay? You ain't really said thank you when you get the basket. Thank you.
Some of them act like you owe them.
Yes. Yes. Now, the people will come and get something free. I gave away that summer 1,000 meals.
Jesus.
Okay?
And how many people showed up?
Nam.
Now sound a lot like no.
Right. I said, and I ain't giving no more damn baskets away. And because our people will use you for free.
Yeah.
And won't get something free for themselves that's going to benefit them, other than a free meal.
Now, Thaddeus, here's the important thing. Here's what's crucial. And it's divine. I wasn't even smart enough to coordinate this like this. But I don't know if you're aware of it. Arkansas, Mississippi, and Tennessee have denied the continuing funds for unemployment.
Yes, yes. And I'm grateful too.
Which means in about a month. Now, take this, when you factor this in too, Thaddeus, in June, landlords can begin the eviction process.
Mm-hmm.
We got 5, we got to get out. Eviction process, no more government money, and no job. What does that look like for our city?
Devastation, man.
Devastation.
But your government is creating a new form of poverty, man.
Hey, Thaddeus, want this free cheese, butter, and peanut butter, and you want to live in the project, you got to get the man out of the house.
Okay. Okay.
This is the 2020 version of that. Because they say it takes 21 days to make a habit.
Yes.
Man, you got folks that have been unemployed for almost 14 months. You've been unemployed for 14 months. Not all. Many have been sitting around Netflixing, smoking weed. So that's why I really pursue marijuana, the drug-free companies that did, because I'm trying to give grace. The Bible talks about grace. And the Bible talks about how he gave them space to repent. I'm trying to give people an opportunity. I know you've been out there smoking. I know you've been ain't been used to going to work. Listen, but here's what's going to happen. In about 2 months, people are going to be begging for jobs. Those who have the spirit of Issachar, who understand seasons, understand you better get the job now.
Mm-hmm.
So when these other folks, you'll be in management position and have seniority and job security and establish yourself as a good worker.
But go.
God is trouble in paradise.
But go back to that fact. Go back to that fact, though, man, that you said that it takes 21 days to create a habit.
To create a habit, yeah.
Some of them been off work for months, Reverend. They got the habit of not working. They got the spirit of somebody supposed to give them something.
That's right.
Okay?
And that's why we need to get these girlfriends, these mamas, and these grandmamas to kick folks off these couches and drive them up here.
Man,
Grandma needs to say, hey, you can't stay here no more.
okay.
Yeah.
Grandmamas don't say that no more. But man, you were mentioning a few minutes ago, your church has apartments.
Yes.
You got 5 families you need to evict. At least.
And I'm going to...
And they think you wrong, don't they?
When they call you and tell you that I kicked them out, Reverend, when they call you and tell you to preach, you know, that's when you are a pastor, people think it is demonic for you to ask for your rent money.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I have people who have the audacity to be 3 months behind on rent and want me to come fix their sink. And when we don't do it, and 24-hour people, they call me a slum landlord. I said, if you think you had paid your rent, don't you think we would have the money to fix your sink?
Well, look, if you need an eviction man, I got one.
Hey, man, listen. If I wasn't a preacher, that would be the business I would be going into.
You know the guy that does the security for me?
Yeah.
He's in the eviction business.
All right. I do need his phone number.
I'll give you his phone number. Put their ass out, brother.
Yes, sir.
And then they act like, you know, I know somebody done told you, but you the preacher.
Yeah. You supposed to be.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Yeah, that's right. They got to put the supposed to be in there. You supposed to be a preacher, and I'm supposed to be able to stay in your shit for free.
Yeah.
Man.
Yeah.
But I will call you tomorrow and give you Sean's number. Sean has a whole team of eviction guys.
Yeah.
And they licensed and bonded to do it.
I told my staff the other day, we're last month, we were $12,000 behind. We had
in rent?
Yes, sir. $12,000. Yes, sir.
What the hell when you call about your rent money, Doc?
avoid contact with people because I'm trying to stay safe. But they'll post posts. They won't answer, and some of them. The sad part, I see some of them eating better than Sheila and I. Shrimp, steaks, and lobster.
And post it on Facebook, won't it?
Me and she eat bologna and crap. and they eat shrimps, steaks, and lobster.
God.
Yeah. See, what I should have did, I ain't gonna like this. I should have let Mr. Charlie act like he owned the place.
Okay. Okay.
And let Mr. Charlie go collect the rent money, and I guarantee you,
Okay.
we wouldn't have been behind.
No, all you got to do is put their ass out. And, you know.
Well, I'm gonna let your friend test and see if that work. I did tell my staff if we do it to one, I don't think we have to do it to nobody else. All of a sudden, money will appear.
But where the money gonna come from all of a sudden? You know they ain't saving no money.
People get money for what they want to get money for.
I wouldn't even want them there no more. Bye. I wouldn't even want them there. I'd put them out in a way. I don't want your money.
I said I want a whole new fresh group of people, man. You're absolutely right.
Yeah. But they ain't paying.
Right.
But Reverend, tomorrow
And let me
okay.
say this. It costs, not only do I miss the 3 or 4 months they're behind, it cost me another $2,000 of legal fees and getting them out and all that kind of stuff.
And you still gotta pay the utilities on those bills.
Yes, sir. So come get a job and keep your apartment tomorrow.
Man, somebody wants to know what the apartments look like. They're nice apartments.
They are the safest apartments in Frazier, and until we had a sister had a project built $16 million in some apartments in Frazier. Before she built those, they were some of the cleanest apartments in Frazier.
Okay.
And we ran all the dope dealers out, so ain't no drug dealers or nothing in there. Lowest crime rate. Gated community, we just started getting a little activity over there later, but it's a clean, safe place.
What's the name of it, Reverend?
We got a 15 people waiting list on them.
Oh, so you ain't got no room. You got a waiting list. I'm gonna let you do a plug for your apartment.
Yeah, we got a 15 people waiting list, bro.
So you put them 5 out that ain't paying.
Thank you. But you know we couldn't do it to this. We can do it now. Matter of fact, we turned the paperwork in last Friday.
Well, I'll call you later tonight or in the morning. I'll be by the church in the morning. So remind me to give you Sean's number when I get there in the morning.
Okay. Hey, man, I really, really, really appreciate, man, your friendship and you doing this for you, caring about the community and using this opportunity, man, to get the word out there. I'm grateful, man. I know probably like few others, your heart for the community. I've seen how the community has taken advantage of you to pay for folks' funeral and say you weren't going to do it no more, then you did it again, and say you weren't going to do it no more, and I said whatever, and you did it again. I think you done got out the funeral business now to find that.
Yeah, I ain't burdened about. I ain't burdened about it. You know, I've got 10 graves with a funeral with you know the guy up on what's that? The black preacher got the cemetery up in Frazier.
Yeah, but Hannah sells for him, I think, right?
Yeah, Bohan's cemetery.
Yeah.
I got 10 graves in there I never used.
Wow.
And you know, somebody died last year. I was gonna offer them a grave. And I said, now you're gonna have to pay for your own opening and closing of the grave. I'm gonna give you the grave. You know them niggas got mad at me because I wouldn't pay for the opening and the closing of the grave,
You supposed to be a preacher.
I told him, bury your son in your backyard. Dig a hole and put his ass in.
Oh, Rev, that's cold.
That's the truth. I'm going to give you a grave.
Yeah.
You know, and I was fortunate.
And probably what would that have cost them if they had to pay for that out of their pocket?
No more than $300.
I thought it was a whole lot more than that. That's a discount.
That's just for the general. You know, I had a white guy out there where my mama buried, which is nice.
Yeah.
There was too many black folk being buried there, so him and his wife wanted to donate some graves. They donated me I think it was about 4 graves. Okay, about 4 graves. I put one of those graves for 2 or 3 for some twins that got killed, because I know that they cut the grass and all of that. And man, I just thought, you know, you be wanting to help folk, but folk dog you when you help them.
Man.
I told you about that time in that grave up in Fraser,
Yes, sir.
Raleigh. I had to pull my gun on the guy.
I didn't want to bring it up, Rev. I didn't know if you still had scars from that.
Yeah, I always remember that. Not only did I pay for the little girl's funeral, her mother didn't have no furniture in her house. I bought them a house full of furniture. I went to listen to dull-ass Charlie Caswell preach.
No, that's my friend. Leave my friend alone.
But his ass can't preach. He can't preach his way out of a paper bag, and it's wet at the bottom. But anyway, I went to the grave, man. I went to the grave. We put a nice casket in the ground. You know that nigga got mad at me? He ain't got nothing on his sister's funeral. Nigga got mad at me because I didn't put it in no vault, and I didn't give him no money for the repairs.
Wow.
And that nigga ran up and opened up my door and talking about what he's gonna do to me. And I just happened to have my Bible right there, and I had the sword next to it. The Bible wasn't going to work right then. I said, nigga, I will blow the fuck. I'm not whatever. I'll kill your ass right here in the graveyard. All they gotta do is dig another hole over by your sister. Man.
Did you let the door loose?
Oh yes, sir, Reverend. Cause I cocked it. Cause see, the next move was boom. My life is in danger. But Reverend, here's the thing. I am so hopeful that tomorrow that people show up. And if folks don't show up, I'm gonna tell you to your face, man, you'll be a damn fool to give away another basket, a backpack, or anything.
Yeah.
In fact, I don't even know why we would give backpacks away this year. You all have enough money saved up for backpacking for your children. You ain't paid no rents.
Yeah.
You okay? But man, I'll be out there in the morning. I'm coming out there in the morning, and I'm hopeful that people just crowd out there at the Pursuit of God Church, 3759 Watkins. That's all the way up Watkins North, close to Thomas. Go there, plenty of room. They ain't gonna give you nothing to eat now, so don't go looking for lunch. Go get a job. If your husband is unemployed, this is the time to get him a job. If your husband is a felon, or hell, if you a felon,
Yes.
okay, if you a felon,
Hey, Thaddeus, let me tell you one other thing with MLK Prep is graduating, and we are having all of their seniors to come over for this job fair.
okay,
We're telling their seniors to come right over. So some of them are going to college. If they're going to college, Bill Express gives college tuition reimbursement. I think Amazon does the same thing. If they're not going to college and they need a job, last thing they need to do is idle summertime, man. They end up in jail or hurt or something else. man, we're encouraging the seniors to come and get a job on the same week of graduation, man. So they're supposed to be MLK Preference Dairy Community Active by Dr. Bobby White, Erica Williams over there, and so we coordinated with them. What students are going to come over here, man, and fill out applications to try to get jobs, transition straight out of high school into a job or a part-time job from college.
Okay, well, man, I will come by there. In fact, let me think about it. I may broadcast live from there while I'm there.
Let me know if I need to set you up a spot. As soon as you figure out you want to do it, let me know. I'll set
Yeah,
you up.
I can go Instagram and I can go YouTube. I can't go because I ain't figured out how to go live. I mean, I can go Instagram and Facebook. I have not figured out how to go live on Instagram. I mean, on YouTube. But I may come and just do that tomorrow, urging people, if you want a job, bring your ass home and get a job. See, there is no excuse now, man. With all the people...
No excuse job. And we got another company, too, that is a lawn care service business. They're paying people $15 an hour to do lawn care, and they're picking people up and potentially have benefits for that.
Okay. Yeah, set me up. What time you close, man?
Tomorrow.
Yeah.
3 o'clock is what time it's close.
Okay. I'm gonna come out there and go live about 12:30, 1 o'clock, but I'll be out there earlier than that. I'm gonna come out there and go live, so people can say that you ain't. There is no excuse. There is none. Set me up a table with some cords, man. Cords. So I'm gonna use these tablets and go live so that I can maintain power.
I'll have the extension cord outlet, have you plugged in, and I'll have you ready to roll.
Okay, we'll do that tomorrow. Thank you, man.
So much love, man.
Much love to you, and I'll bring you Sean's number too.
Okay, thank you. I'm needed.
All right.
All right, bless you, bro.
Bless you. Pastor Ricky Floyd. Yeah, I'll do my midday show from out there on tomorrow. I can't figure out how to go live on my whatchamajigam, but I'm going live on Instagram and my Facebook pages. I'll be there. So those of you on YouTube, go to my Facebook pages and on Instagram, and we will go live from there. I can't go live from XOD either, I don't think. I can go live, I just ain't figured it all out yet. But he had a thing, he got a truck, Federal Express is picking folk up, and they only can get one guy to go to work. This is a shame. And it goes back to the factor that folk just looking for an excuse not to work. So I'll be campaigning in Fraser on tomorrow. Do you really want to work? We'll see. You'll come and get a free basket. I had all of that building out in Raleigh. Couldn't get you to come to church on Sunday morning. But the day I said I'm giving away 1,000 bags of food, not plate lunches, bags folk wrapped around the building before I get there. I couldn't even give them my pockets, so I had to make folk move. And it's pitiful. If you're too lazy to go get a job, you're worthless. You're worthless. You are a worthless individual. So catch me live tomorrow from the Pursuit of God Church in Fraser. But see, I don't know how y'all making it relying on this little government money. And the government is creating a new form of poverty. And you want to be controlled. You want to sit around and wait on the white man to give you. Man, y'all pitiful as you can be. And you're a worthless woman. If you got a man in your house, and especially around your children, and he won't go get a job, you're pitiful. You don't want to make money. You want somebody to give you money. That means you're no good. And I know what Floyd is doing. He has some apartments further up the street, 50, 60 units. You won't pay no rent, but you want your water fixed. Motherfucker, you never drink no water. You never had no water. You couldn't get no leak fix. The brother that was calling me about the $500, I ain't got the $500 now. Don't bullshit. If you ain't got no money, you just say you broke. I'm offering you deals how to make money. I had a hell of a night last night with my little side hustle, as you call it. But you're too lazy to do anything. Some of you don't even know how to interview for a job. Yeah, no, man. Tattoos all over your goddamn face. Ain't nobody gonna hire your ass. Earring in your nose, one coming, two out your lips, and your ears got 10 in your ear. Got them over your eyebrows. Who in the fuck gonna hire you? And you looking like an alien. pictures all upside your damn face. Don't know how to say yes sir and yes ma'am. Yeah, no. Do you want to work here, young man? Yeah. You can't pass a drug test, dumb motherfucker. You can't stop smoking dope long enough to get a job? You skeezers going to work for a job interview with a goddamn bonnet on, some flip-flop, some Mickey Mouse house shoes on. Eyelashes out to here. Nobody's going to hire you. Don't want to give a black man no chance. No, I'm going to give you a chance to go home and get your life right. Don't speak on black people. Man, fuck you and black folk. Ignorant ass black folk, fuck you. If you ain't got sense enough to go get a job, you a worthless black motherfucker. Was that good enough for you? And you low-life ass women that will allow a man to stay in your house around your children with no job, you ain't shit either. Lord have mercy. Ain't no need to tell you. Ain't no need to tell you nothing. I don't give a fuck about a lazy black motherfucker. I give zero fucks about a black motherfucker that want to walk around with a sign talking about we shall overcome, but you don't want to walk and get a goddamn sign. You'll walk in a goddamn march. But you won't walk to get a goddamn job. Ain't you the dumbest motherfucker on the planet? If you ain't, you're damn near the closest one. Some of you women, you want to know the reason your little boys ain't shit? Because you got shit ass men living in your house. How the fuck you go to work and you leave a motherfucker babysitting at your house? No, dumb motherfucker, you the goddamn babysitter. Damn, I ain't got me no wall. I want to go to commercial break. We shall overcome. Kumbaya, my Lord. Black lives matter. No, your black life don't matter if you don't want no goddamn job. You motherfuckers. Then you want black folks to be down with your ass. A man without a job is a sorry motherfucker. Because right now, you don't have to have a job. You can have a job. Any man that wants a job right now can get a job. Everybody. Did you hear the pastor talk about they paying you $750 to go to work? God damn. To get a job. Man, I ain't talking about no goddamn Andrew Brown verdict. Fuck that. That ain't what I'm talking about. Fuck you in there. Don't come on my page changing what I'm talking about. Give a fuck about no Andrew Brown verdict. He dead. I'm talking about you live black motherfuckers. Motherfucker up in your house with your children. Eating up all the goddamn cereal. Children ain't got no sugar frosted flakes, no snap crackles and pops. He drink all the goddamn milk. And yo, let them motherfuckers step in your house. Them little bags of drinks you get, you stick the little straw in it. Mommy, where my juice at? Junebug drunk it all up. I'm gonna have to get you some more. It's a shame. But you drive all over town to get something free. To get something free. Listen to somebody say, my younger brother got out of jail and he said he couldn't find work. I bought a riding lawnmower and all the equipment and set up the business. He missed 4 people's jobs the next 2 days. You can't get folk handouts no more. Because that's what you're looking for. I was looking for something over here on YouTube. Tell me who it is over here on YouTube that needs to go, so I can get these dumb motherfuckers off of here. Lazy and trifling. Lazy and trifling. So all these folk that I hear talking about, you brought your brother, man, Big Daddy, you bought your brother lawnmower and riding lawnmower and all the equipment, and then he wouldn't go cut grass. Get your shit back and start a business. Some folk can't be helped. Some folk can't be helped. Some folk don't want help. All they want is a handout. But paying you on the page tonight. But you know what? The Mexicans gonna get your job. I'd rather try to figure out what they said and figure out what some of that shit y'all be trying to say. Some of y'all got children in your house. Okay? Some of you sorry ass mammies got some sons in your house and daughters that ain't doing shit. Won't give you nothing on the groceries. Won't give you nothing on the utilities. Always looking at your goddamn cable. Won't give you nothing on the cable. Ain't got no goddamn job. Ain't the deal still open for you now? Ain't got no job. That's mama's baby. You can always come to my house. You a motherfucking lie. You can't just stay up in my goddamn house. Where he gonna go? I don't give a fuck where he go. You gonna get up out of here. You gonna be a man or you gonna be a woman. She got 6 kids. I didn't fuck my own child, so I ain't got nothing to do with her having all them babies. Don't bring all them babies in my house. Take them to their goddamn daddies. My wife asked me what I'm on with. Shit. What's this? Tuesday night? Ain't nothing open. I know I ain't so handy, but I really want a pizza. Let me call my wife. See, some of y'all can't get no good wives like this because y'all ain't good men. And when you ain't a good man, you ain't supposed to have a good woman. You're on the air, so I don't care what, I'm hungry. You know I ain't supposed to have it, but you know what I could stand? One of them great big pieces with all that shit on top of it. Around the world. Huh? Huh? You want to be looking at me too. Can I cheat? Can I cheat? No. What? That was fish last night. It was fried. Well, you fried it, the thing in here. I just ate it. I couldn't tell. It was so good. Okay, well, no. Please. I want one of them pieces with all that stuff on it. The macaronis, the barbecue, the meat. Yeah, dude, what we used to get around the world or somebody. I want some sausage on it, some pepperonis, some peppers, and all that. Please. You gonna get it for me? And I'll stay and Supreme and I'll stay on my diet the rest of the week. You lying? No, I ain't. I'll stay on. No, I ain't. I'll stay on till I take you and your mama to Houston's on Sunday. And give me a big Sprite to go with it. So you're running out. You run it out. Well, I could have said some Kool-Aid. No, if you get pizza, you drink your water. I don't want no water. Give me a Sprite. You want a Sprite or you want that pizza? Which one do you want? I don't. Dog. Okay, baby. Go back to your show. Okay. I'm going to take you and your mama to Houston's Friday and Saturday. Saturday and Sunday. What? No, we'll go get crab legs if all the niggas ain't in there Saturday. We'll go down the We can't. No, we can't. You know, I got this Quayla. You got that other party. Well, I can go. Okay. All right. I'll be waiting on my pizza. Make sure it's good and hot, baby. All right, baby. I'm not baking the pizza. Now, look. Okay, well, you got time. I gotta go. I'm in the middle of my show. You call me. Okay, but it was better than me texting you. Okay. And you know, I gotta have the Sprite, because sometimes I get that stuff caught in my throat and the Sprite. Yeah, and the Sprite I get that, I forget what they call that, but the Sprite got that acid in it, and it gets it all down. All right, baby, thank you so much. I'll be waiting on the pizza. Bye. Whew. Okay, now back to the show. Whew. See, some of you guys, you ain't got no wife that's gonna do that shit because y'all ain't good to them. You ain't got no income. Okay? You ain't got no income. If you ain't got no income, You ain't supposed to be coming in the house. She ain't supposed to be coming in the pussy either. Oh, I wish I could get an amen in the house tonight. Somebody ought to be in here with me tonight. Go get a job. Here's the address again. Write it down. 3759 North Watkins. If your man won't go get a job, he shouldn't be able to come and get no pussy. Lord, I believe I need to say that again. That the Spirit gave me that one. Lord Jesus. If your man won't go get a job, he shouldn't be able to come get no pussy. Somebody speaking in tongues on the page. The anointing is on me. I need to say the third time. If he won't go get a job, you shouldn't let him come get no pussy. Shouldn't be no coming going on at the house without a job. Yeah, no finance, no romance. How you gonna let him come in you and he wouldn't come to the job fair? That's somebody else speaking in tongues. Yabba dabba do, yes. And a job fair too. Job fair. I'm coming. I'm gonna be there. I'm gonna be broadcasting live for a couple of hours on tomorrow. He's there until 3. I'm going by there probably a little bit earlier than that. But I want to see what you're going to do. What you're going to do. What you're going to do. And some of you ain't going to do shit. What time is it? 8:17. So YouTube, y'all need to go to my Facebook page or Instagram tomorrow, because I ain't figured out how to go live on this thing yet. And I'm going to sit there, I'm going to have a table set up. I'm going to talk to some of the young people that are looking for jobs. How long they've been unemployed. If you are a parent with a grown individual living in your house and they won't go to work, put their ass out. They ain't got nowhere to go. Yes, they do anywhere. Where? Anywhere. That's a place they can go. Anywhere. 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 When I'm done, mama. Anywhere. I ain't got nowhere to go. Yes, you do. Anywhere. You're a grown-ass man. You ought to have a job. How you going to lay up on your mama all day? How you going to lay up on your mama all day? I carried you 9 months. I'm not contributing to any baskets. The name of the church again is Pursuit of God. Okay. What you say? What's the church again, Pastor? Called? My 19-year-old hanging about a strain of hair. Cut the hair, baby. I'll be out there. Pursuit of God Church, 3759 North Watkins. If they grown, they need to be on their own. Pursuit of God, 3759 North Watkins. I'm going to take a quick break, and then we'll be back. Pain, that deal's still for you tonight, man.
Whether you live in Memphis or anywhere in the country, security is an important feature. And that's the reason, whether it's your home or whether it's your business, you need to entrust your security to a company that can get it done just the way it needs to be done. That's the reason I entrust my home security and my business security to Shoney's Electronic Repair. In a city like Memphis, your security, your protection, your life, your safety is very important. Let me tell you one of the features that I really enjoy is being able to take my cell phone, and before I arrive at my house or even here at the church, I can see completely around the building. And that's important, especially for you ladies on your way home by yourself. You can see who's around your house, in front of your house, and even if there's someone on the inside of your house. I'm telling you, Shoney's Electronic Repair is the company that you need to call right now. They also provide monitoring so that if anyone does break into your home or your business, the police is notified immediately. They also have the video doorbell, so when someone pushes your button and goes ding-a-ling, well, you can see them and you can talk to them anywhere in the country. Ladies and gentlemen, right now, if safety is an issue at your home or your business, pick up that phone right now and call Shoney's Electronic Repairs, area code 901-826-6447. That number one more time for your complete safety is 901-826.
All right, I pushed the wrong button. All right. Are y'all watching me on XOD? Okay. Are you watching me on XOD? I hope that you are. Download it. That's when I got it rolling across the screen. Okay. Because pretty soon that maybe the only place you can watch me at. But I try to keep it. I'm going to try to keep some of these other avenues open as well. Because y'all like to comment and stuff. So I might do that. Coolest Evangelist, have you got your stuff yet? your bedroom therapy. Well, Payne, where you at, man? Because I want you to come on get this deal I made you last night. Well, I was letting you get 1,100 for that price. I mean 300 for that price I gave you last night. Whew. That's a hell of a deal. Somebody wanted to know, was I still doing the 500? Start you off in business with 100 for 500. The regular price is 650. And you know, I might as well give the 650 price because some of y'all scared. Now, I had 2 men last night that went with the $500 deal, and yours will be on your way to you. But all you need to get that double whammy. That double whammy is what you need. That's where you put your honey in your coffee. It took me 3 times the other night. I was so goddamn tired. I had did 3 times in damn near 40 years. That's where you put the coffee, the honey in the coffee. Okay. And if your dick ain't working, you need some. This product is making me money. I'm giving you opportunities to make some money. I'm giving you the opportunity to make some money. And y'all scared of making money. That double, yeah. Yeah. That's it. That's it. So, you guys is broke and you just want to try it. I already had your zip code, Larry. You'd ordered so many times. I had your zip code, so we just put yours in. You get 60. I mean, you get 5 for $60. You get 10 for $120. You get the double whammy for $175. Okay, that's where you take the coffee and you put in the honey, like I did last week. You got the rush from the honey, and you got the coffee. And I fuck like I hadn't been fucking in a long time. And I got a young wife. I'll be trying to find spots that I missed. If your man ain't fucking you right, baby, first of all, let's understand, this is a ministry. This is a ministry. I'm saving marriages and relationships. Because if you ain't fucking, you ain't got no relationship. I got it for you. Okay? I got it for you. I fucked 3 times. I had fucked 3 times in one night in years. In years. Don't you want to fuck like that? And I'm making munties. Munties. I got men that want this challenge of making munties. Why don't you get off the site, my wife on the site, get off the site and go get my goddamn pizza. That's what you, and don't go to Broadway pizza. Don't go to Broadway pizza. What's the boy's name? Pimp, what's his name? Be there. Y'all need to order. I made money last night. I did some $1,100 deals last night for $300. Will y'all let my wife alone and focus on me? She didn't have no business coming on there. Okay? My wife 45, I'm 64. Pimp Jojo, that's his name. Yeah. This stuff works. This is the last night I'm going to do the $1,100 deal, though. Because I fucked myself with the postage last night, but that's all right. No, we haven't got the honey yet for the women. But I'm putting folk in business. I'm putting black folk. I'll put white folk in business too. I don't discriminate. Green is my favorite color. The night is the last night for the $1,100 deal. That's $300. That's 100 coffees. 100 honeys, 100 coffees, and 100 pills. We're going to have the honey for the women real soon. Real soon. Steve, if you listen to me, man, text me and let me know, because these women, they worry me to death about getting their pussy moist. Okay. And I want you to be more. And it gives you that rush, baby. It keeps your pussy from being wet and things too. Blue cheese, that's my favorite color. What the fuck we talking about blue cheese for? Okay. Yes. Anthony Brown, you better come on get this deal, man. This is the last night I'm gonna do the $1,100. That's $300. I swear that's the only color I became about green. And we take all jealous folk off the goddamn page. All broke motherfuckers. I hate broke motherfuckers. I hate motherfuckers that you want to stay broke. I can deal with you and you're broke and you want to do something. Besides asking me for some money. I can deal with you. Okay. It's going to be slippery wet. But you guys, that $1,100 deal, this is absolutely the last night I'm going to do that. Because I fucked myself on the postage. But that's all right. I'm still all right. I said it and let's do it. The double whammy is 10 honeys and 10 coffees for $175. They'll be sure I'll be calling you Juicy Flute when I get this honey for the women. All right. Come on, Payne. I know you got it down there in Texas. So I can't keep certain deals too long because y'all get used to them and think I'm going to do it again. I ain't going to do this $1,100 deal again. But if you buy it once, I'll let you buy it again. I'm showing you also how to set your own sales up in business with other people. And they can't go around you and come to me. We don't do it that way. Brother Anthony Brown, I know you got some money, man. Let me call Brother Anthony Brown. See, I be trying to get men in business. I be trying to put women in business. Y'all sitting around waiting on the motherfucking government. Y'all some silly motherfuckers. Because the government going to take all that shit away from you. And when they take all that shit from you, you can't do it right now. I understand, bro. When the government takes all of that stuff away from you, what you gonna do? It's the green screen curtain effect. You not going on. Motherfucker, you're a stupid motherfucker. I've always, you gone just for being stupid. I've always had a green screen behind me because Instagram does not allow me to stream through them like anybody else. Okay. And you're right, they've taken the $300 from 18 states. It's some more states coming. It's some more states coming. He ain't got to worry no more because his ass gone. Y'all gonna be back to selling pussy? I mean, some of y'all ain't never stopped. But some of y'all going back to the corner. Because, see, this shit to get serious in this country. They set you up to fall. That's the reason I'm with this black streaming network. Because when they get tired of my black ass and say, oh, we don't like what he's saying. He giving away our secrets. XOD is where it's at. How many of you have really, seriously, how many of you have downloaded XOD on these pages that I'm looking at now? You want to purchase my product, because all it takes is some money, man. I don't talk about it. I'm about it, brother. I want to see how many of you have downloaded XOD. Y'all download the white man. Mark Zuckerberg, if you know the history of him starting, he invited 15 people. This is way back when he didn't have no money, when it was nothing but an idea. Sir, this is the Thaddeus man. Zaddy, baby, you ain't got to tell me what I heard of. We talked about that last night. Mark Zuckerberg invited 15 friends to his house to partake of the endeavor that he was going on. They laughed at Mark Zuckerberg. Then the 3 of his friends show up. Those 3 friends are now billionaires. When I talk about the male enhancement business, just the coffee end of it is a $500 million industry. And you think I'm not going to get some of that money? You sit around and I'm just waiting for the right opportunity. Check my Cash App. It's my wife. Oh, no, he didn't invite me. Why the fuck you worried? Where'd your mammy invite you? To be born? Okay, check my Cash App. Let me know if it came. Come on. Pastor, when I go back to my office on the strip, I forgot you live in Las Vegas. I think that shit. I'm going to purchase on the sale. And when's the homecoming for the women? When's the homecoming? Listen at Marcus Zuckerberg and listen at the concept of white folk. He invited 15 friends to come to his house. 3 showed up. The other didn't feel it's a ha 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 ha. That ain't nothing you got. And those 3 are billionaires. When y'all gonna get out of the idea of the 9 to 5 is the only way? We're doing confessions, Maurice. I said now. Because they didn't have the faith to take a risk. Didn't have the faith to take a risk. Billionaires. I've missed 1 or 2 opportunities. Bill Prosperous, what are y'all talking about? Because y'all ain't talking about what I'm talking about. I missed some opportunities because I didn't take the risk. I remember, years ago, when a little old corporation refinery came to Memphis with no service stations. And a white guy knew. I said, man, put $2,000 in this gas company. In 10 years, you'll be rich. This little gas company had no service station in Memphis. It was just refining oil. And they had been refining oil. And I could put 2,000, this was years ago, but I was broke, I was an undertaker, and I was trying to hold on to them little ends. If I had put that $2,000 into a company that is now called Mapco Refinery, I've been a millionaire by now. We miss out on opportunities. We miss out on opportunities because we're fearful to take chances. XOD is a black-owned company. Why can't black folk do for XOD what you're doing every day for Mark Zuckerberg? We're making him millions of dollars every day. How you making millions of dollars? I don't pay to get on there. But corporations, every advertiser that you see on your page has paid thousands, if not hundreds of thousands, to be there. Advertising is what makes the business work. I know you just heard of XOD, but pretty soon I want to come away from all this other stuff. Truth, you gone off the page. It exists, bitch, because I'm on there. I hate ugly white bitches that think you smart. You come on a black man who you think give a fuck about you. She gone. You never heard of Facebook. I remember when Facebook didn't exist. I remember when Instagram did not exist. But now you can't stay off of it. People get fired off their jobs for being on Facebook. You're making that white man money. I get monetized off the pages, but I make pennies compared to what YouTube makes off of me. All that advertising that people put on their page, they just put them, they're paying hundreds of thousands of dollars to do that. Why can't we be ingenious enough to do that? Does Periscope even exist anymore? We got money laying at our feet. Money laying at our feet. And we won't get it. Now, brethren and sisterin, I'm offering you the opportunity again tonight to make some money. Payne, I like you. You're on all my shows. You can't do the $1,100 deal tonight. Give me your best figure, and I'm going to tell you what I can do for you. Love you too, MetroCast. Because I want to see everybody make money. Because in this game, if you make some money, I make some money. Give me your best number. Paying you both of me 3-4 times. Give me your best number. I got my pencil, and I can go to my calculator, and I'll make you a deal. Because I don't want you to miss out. See, I'm all about creating wealth, not waiting on wealth. I ain't waiting on the white man to give me shit. I ain't waiting for the white man to give me shit. Paying, I'm waiting on you. I'm in a deal making move tonight. As we talk about jobs. And I'll be there. I'll be there broadcasting live tomorrow. So it's gonna be live and in color. I'm making deals tonight for folks that want to make money. If you don't want to make money, I understand. This will work. Please quit sending me that one motherfucking dollar, bro. Send me some money. Send me some money, brother. Now you send me two. So you about to get blocked, Theodore. You're about to get blocked from all my shit. These $1. I'm about to cut you off, brother. Will a couple hundred get you a radio commercial? Hell no. Mr. Smith, would you offer? I got a radio show in the mornings that's heard all over the country. You think you can give me, motherfucker? I don't get up out of my bed for $200. I'm sorry. I ain't going across the town to get no $200 for radio, brother. You wouldn't tell a white man I'm gonna give you $200. Okay. That ain't what you tell a white man. Well, $200 getting me your radio commercial. I was with a couple of ladies, and we're gonna cut their commercial. They already paid me. They called me. They've got a CBD store. I ain't white. Bitch, but you can suck a whole lot of black ass if you want. Bitch, you gone. They want to advertise with me on my radio show and all of this that I'm doing. I charge them $2,000 for the month. I went out there, lovely ladies. They counted out, didn't change no words. counted out the $2,000. And I sat there and talked to him so long, I forgot I had to do the midday show. I'm in business, brother. This is a business. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you what I had to do. I had to stop lowballing me. Because I know I got a product. I know that thousands watch me. That's when I took on the XOD. And I'm not going to have a conversation with you about $200 for advertising. What are we talking about? Is that all you think my medium is worth is $200? Fuck you. No. No. Does it know your worth? I'm on radio. I do 2 of these shows a day. It starts at $2,000 a month. That's where you don't see me running, but Shoney's on the show. Shoney paid me for the year. Other folk, what can you do for $500? Not a motherfucking thing. Man, I got 1,000. Come get it now. Nothing. That ain't my price. That ain't my price. If I want to negotiate with you, I will. I'll negotiate with you on more than 1 month. If we're doing a contract for 90 days, then there's a breakdown. Politicians, and this time, no, don't even call me if you ain't talking about no money. I do no favors. I gotta like you real well, or your opponent gotta be a motherfucker I really can't stand, and I'll help you get him. I got the capabilities of fully producing a commercial. Anything you see on TV, as far as the commercial is done, I can do it. Or the Bernards. The reason that they got a show on Netflix was because of the commercial that I created. The NBC, I don't know when it's going to air. They called me Saturday and needed my permission to air the commercial because the Bernards were on the Kelly Carson show. But you can't play my commercial. You can't put my image up without my permission. So when they called me, at first I said no. Them motherfuckers, I made them, whatever they are, I made them. My commercial made them. Fuck them. They tried to simulate what I did. You can't mess with perfection. Then I said, no. The lady kept on talking to me. I said, well, here's what we're going to do. And we made an agreement. I made an agreement. If it ain't to my benefit, what the fuck I'm going to do it for? Okay? I've never watched this show. I made a deal with NBC. Barbara, before I counsel you, let me say something because you want to be funny. Bobby OJ and WDIA can do a commercial for $200. Desperate times means desperate money. Let me tell you something. See, Bobby OJ works for the white man. I'm finna put you out, but I want you to know that Bobby OJ works for the white man. And GORY 1314. And he has to do what the white people tell him. I don't know whether they can or not. I won't. I won't. So I made a deal. Back to what I was talking about. I made a deal with NBC that works out for me. They may decide not to add a commercial, but it works out to my advantage. Let me do something real quick. TO.RY 1344. Okay. One pose. So here's what we do. So she can't even create another page. I love this new thing that Instagram has gone to. Yeah. One. So, I don't begrudge the funeral home show, but it's only so much that a funeral home show can do. Come this way, baby. Come this way. Come this way, darling. You got 2 pizza boxes.
No, I ain't no 2 pieces. Don't get excited.
Does it really get all?
What?
That's when they had to send you some money?
No, I wasn't. You were gonna buy your own pizza.
Oh.
Huh? Cause you almost had it. So yeah.
I will sure enjoy my own pizza.
Huh?
Yeah. See, when I look at the makings of that show, and it's good to have a show, okay? There's no depth in the show. And there's only so much that you can do about funeral arrangements. But if you're going to use my shit anywhere nationally, they got to get my permission. So when they come back and say that they didn't get my permission, if I need to, I got the letters and the contract. Okay? And anybody's family that's being shot in one of those commercials, in one of those scenes that don't get paid, you crazy. Okay? Yeah. If you're being filmed and you ain't getting paid, then you're working for free. I don't work for free. But if you're in a family and they're gonna put your grief on the screen on a comedy show, you're supposed to make sure that you are well compensated. Okay? You don't do it free. So, so NBC and I made a deal, and I don't know when the show gonna air. It's on the Kelly Carson show. But don't y'all go on these shows for free. Let me give you something else. And my pieces in there. Y'all used to see first 48 hours do Memphis every week. So my good friend Caroline Mason, she married to a preacher now. He a policeman too though. He worked for homicide. And I was having a conflict with the city. I was doing a lot of shows on the set. You notice you see no new shows on Memphis. I'm the reason why you see no new shows by the first 48 hours in Memphis, shot in Memphis. Because I asked one simple question. And I had a city council person that got me the contracts between A&E and the city of Memphis. We were doing, the city of Memphis was cutting all their shows and having all of this Jerome Wesley, it ain't hating, it's called business. And Jerome hates me. You gone. Okay. I found out that A&E Network was not paying the city of Memphis. The city of Memphis was doing all of that for free. I said, oh, why are we doing it free? And they're selling hundreds of thousands of dollars in advertising, TV advertising, off of what is going on in the city of Memphis. Well, I asked the wrong questions and the contract was not renewed. Because see, I'm trying to figure out why, if we ain't getting nothing out of the deal, nothing out of the deal. Thank you, wife. Oh, the Sprite show is good. Thank you, man. Yeah. Yo, I mean, we ain't shit in Memphis, and our crime is way over the roof. But damn, look like the city would have got some out of it.
Arkansas Mike.
To accept, press 1. To send a voicemail, press 2.
Yes, who is this?
Arkansas Mike, how you doing, Daddy?
My name is not Thaddeus. My name is Thaddeus. Thaddeus. Say Thaddeus? Say Thaddeus. Yeah. Right. What you want?
Well, I got some good news. This Arkansas Mike, I got some good news for you. I let my nephew ride my motorcycle this weekend. You know, I'm supposed to been buying that medicine from you last week for last.
For your horses?
Well, he went down there to some little thing close to Louisiana down there somewhere. He grabbed me a couple packs from a guy, right?
Uh-huh.
And I'm calling him for him. He might need to try to get in contact with the USDA or whatever about your medicine or whatever.
Uh-huh.
Because, man, the shit worked. It worked.
What your horses do?
Shit, I had to put that son bitch in the barn here. That motherfucker wants to stay out there in that house around the mouth all day. Well, usually, usually with a horse, he like a man, he got to build himself back up. Then he be ready to go. Man, that son bitch squirting it all goddamn day.
Yeah, I got a
I'll
goddamn.
tell you something else.
I got a guy down in Louisiana that's got it. Huh?
I also tried it on the dog, too. I breed Walkers, hunting dogs.
One of your hunting dogs.
And, man, I coon hunt.
Okay, your coon hunt.
I gave him a walker, a little dab of it. And man, when I looked outside, he was humping the air. You got some, I'm just called to build with us, man. Your product do work. It works.
So
I know what it do for a horse and what a dog. Hey, you got it, man. You got it.
So how many horses did you give it to it? Get a product
I
to?
just gave him to one of my main studs.
Uh-huh.
Make sure, cause see, he old too. And horses be animals just like men, you know. His stuff started to play out too, you know what I'm saying? Oh, dick don't want to work.
Uh-huh.
So when I gave it to him, hell, he run around like he a little bitty 3-year-old coat in the pasture. It's like it boosted the attitude up and some more.
It gave your horse a good attitude. It gave your horse a good attitude.
Yeah, it gave him a good attitude. It had him back in spirit, like he was wanting it to where, like I say, I brought him back out the pasture and put him in the barn because he was running the mad so hard. So it's worked. I tested it for you, it worked.
So how many of your males did he fuck?
Me watching, I seen him get 4. But now, he was out there in the herd. I got a brood pen, and the brood pen, he got nothing probably just, about 15, 20 mares out there. They just all brood horses, you know, registered brood horses. Now, I can't tell you exactly how many he fucked, but I know I seen 4 get fucked. And instead of running the herd, you see what I'm saying, and I got him and put him up. Cause sometimes, you know, like when the mare's not in season, they're like a woman. You know, they don't want you to climb up on them and kick them and all that old shit. So I didn't want them to get hurt. So I brought him and put him up here in the stall. And it really worked. I could tell the big difference in him. And when I got ready, and I got on him, I said, I got on him and rode him just to see how, if you can recall, you remember when my wife was riding the horse, how Cole Justin was stepping up in the air. Well, he hasn't been working over 2 or 3 years, and man, I'm thinking about taking him back to the show ring.
Yeah, but you better watch. You better watch your wife out there around him now. Better watch your wife out there around him.
Oh, no, man. She put that whip all over
Them horse dicks be about 20 inches long, don't it? Them horse dicks be about 20 inches long, don't it?
Well, I guess that's what you want to call 20 inches long, but I know that motherfucker on. I mean, it's not long as your hand to your elbow for sure.
Lord
It's
have
big
mercy.
around, so I don't know how many inches it is, but hell yeah, it's pretty goddamn big.
Well, you need to order some more.
Yeah, well, that's what I'm saying. I'm gonna order some now. That was, like I said, he brought me that because I knew the little deals you had going on, and I was like, man, well, you know, I don't want to get too tired up right now just in case it don't work. But when he said, oh, well, I'm going down here to a little motorcycle ride. I know some boys down that way got some of this stuff you're talking about. I don't know now. I'm telling you the truth that I don't know who he got it from or whatever, but.
Well, I got a guy in Louisiana that's a part of a motorcycle club named Anthony Brown. That's probably where he got it from.
Yeah, I want to say maybe so, but like I'm saying, I'm just telling you the truth. I don't know who he got it from, but it was somebody down that way. And he brought it back to me, and I tried it on him, and it worked.
Boy,
It worked.
y'all feed him some of this honey I got too. Y'all feed him some of this honey I got too.
Well, I will be, like I say, I just got a lot of stuff going on this week. I got some other stuff I'm getting redone in my barn and stuff. But I'm not like one of them old black guys who be forced too poor for a motherfucker to ride. You know, all my shit up, pouring up to bed, and I'm getting a new fly spray system and 2 more stalls added onto my barn and all that right now. So, I'm not, right now I'm not knowing if I'm going to order something or I'm going to have my nephew to grab some more from the boy. He ride my motorcycle and hell, he bought it for free.
Well, dog, keep on getting it, and I'm glad that I'm changing the attitude for the horses. And you say, and you did say, you say you gave something to the dog.
Yeah, I gave a little bit to my dog.
What kind of dog is it?
I got a red tick. He's
A who?
kind of like a walker, but they coon dog. It's called a red tick, but he's a coon hound. You know, a raccoon.
Well, every coon ought to have some of this product.
Well, I don't know about the coon. I know the dog got some of it. Like I say, I can tell the big difference with the attitude. And these older animals, now, these not no, I expect for young animals to be acting wild and crazy and all this, but over like I said, the stud I gave it to, man, he 20, Mr. Jake, he probably about 23.
What's his name, Mr. Who?
He's about 20.
Mr. Who?
He's Mr. Jake.
Mr. Jake.
Mr. Jake.
Mr. Jake.
Yeah.
Cut a little heat on.
Yeah. Yeah, Mr. Jake, and so he's around 22, almost 23. So that's why I gave it to him, because he's old, you know what I'm saying? And, man, he really did me a favor, too, because I can go back to get some stud feeds with him now.
Okay.
So, that's what I'm saying. Your product, all these people who acting, I don't know if they acting out of the side, they don't want to give you their money because you're a black brother or whatever. But, man, that shit works. So I'm telling you, you know the feel out here, you know the steps to go through with these different white people and stuff. What I'm saying, you need to try to check into with the USDA with your product, because their product do work.
No, we don't have to deal with the USDA. This is not on anybody's shelf.
Okay.
We don't have to.
Okay, see, I don't know how y'all do it or whatever, but I'm just saying,
But I like to see what if one of them horses get pregnant, I like to see what the little calf look like. It ain't no calf. What you call a baby horse? Coat. I like to see how the little coat look.
Oh yeah, I'm pretty sure they're gonna. I know
for sure that she took all the weight. You know, and like, I let my vet know what I had done, and he said, hey, man, he pulled his blood, he said, hey, and I don't see nothing in his system that can hurt him. He's fine. Because, you know, we have to have the blood pulled out of him for the cardio work and all this stuff. He said, man, I don't see nothing wrong with him. Whatever you gave him, it's not really showing up in my system. Well, it wasn't showing up in his system. So he was like, he didn't know what I had gave him. And he was saying, man, do you think, because you know, he got all of practitioner too. Do you think we could probably get connected? I said, well, man, I'm going to give you the extra.
Yeah, tell the man to call me. I'll take care of all the horses.
I'll give him the number.
I'll take care of all the horses in Arkansas.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I'm just in Arkansas things, but I'm connected with people all over. Like with these walking horses and stuff, the business I am, it's kind of like your business. I'm connected all over. You know, it's not just like I'm right here in Arkansas. I got people all up in, man, farms all the way up to D.C., you know, all the way back down this way they deal with walking horses, Kentucky area, everywhere. And a lot of guys that deal with the hunting animals and stuff. And, you know, I can vouch for that. It worked. You know, it worked. It saved my horse. He didn't stop eating on his feed or nothing, you know. Like, he didn't have no side effects behind it. To me, it looked
He didn't have no
like
headache or nothing. Yeah.
No, because like I said, I haven't been riding him at all. And usually with a stud horse, he got drive. He's one, you know, he got his balls. He's like a man. He want to go. Well, when I put that saddle on, like, I hadn't rode him, and I hadn't rode Jake in about 10 years. I'll tell you no lie, he just been out in the past. I hadn't rode him. But I put the bit in his mouth and saddled him up. Man, I took him down through there, man. He went to shaking his ass and going on down to like he's supposed to. He was hitting on all cylinders. I said, God damn, Dave, what is this here? Shit.
Well, hook me up with the veterinarians and the horse keepers and the farmers and shoot, we'll take care of every horse in America.
Yeah, because like what I said, when they pass this test right here with the dog and the horse, ain't nothing else that really can't accept it. They got the, you know, kind of like the weakest immune system to adjust to stuff. So when I gave it to him and the dog, I know it'll pass. But like I said, I don't know how y'all have to do with, like with us, you know, like a grocery store or something, they want you to have somebody to expect this and that, this and that, this and that, but blah, blah, blah. Long story short, I'm telling you so you know the steps to take, you know, you know the steps that you're supposed to take or whatever, so it do work.
All right, my friend. Well, call me when you're ready to send me some money. Thank you for your testimony. Now that we know that the product works on horses, it makes a horse dick hard, so we know what it'll do for a man's dick.
And dogs.
And dogs. Let us not forget the dog.
Horses and dogs.
Let us not forget the dog, the red tick or whatever it was.
You was in the middle of your show. I ain't gonna hold you up, but I just wanted to get in before it got late because I'm still out here at the farm myself, actually messing around doing it. So I just wanted to get that to you before it got late and I missed you.
All right, man. I'm finna go.
I appreciate you.
Thank you, man.
I appreciate you.
Yeah. I want his horses to be happy.
Call from.
My name is Corey Knight.
To accept, press 1.
Yes, sir. What can I do for you?
Yes, sir, Daddy. I love the black-owned business. I got a business opening up in Barton, Tennessee called I Don't Give a Rat's Ass Barbecue. If you wouldn't mind, could you come by and stop by the shop?
All right. And it probably took you all week to think of that little corny-ass joke from Haynesville somewhere. Whew. Men, I'm finna get ready to go. You need to go and make your order right now. We got a testimony of what it'll do for a horse and a dog. So what would it do for you? Man, I'm not gonna talk to you. Saying that you call him back. Y'all will skip it with your Mondays tonight. But Brown, I'm giving you the opportunity to get that deal tonight. Or give me your best figure. Call me and give me your best figure. I'll make you a deal right now. I'm in a deal making mood. The horse's dick out. He said the horse was over there out in the pasture. All by itself, all alone, sad as shit. And just saved the horse's life. Gave him some drive. He said it increased the horse's attitude, boost the horse's attitude. That's what we be trying to do. We just want to boost attitudes. All the horse had to eat was some grass and some hay. Now the horse is dead. Some bedroom therapy. Guys, I'm going to close out for the night. It's on you. You going to let a horse beat your time? If you live in the country and your woman going to the barn late at night, she might be having the horse. They call that bestiality, or having the dog. I did a show in 1994 on bestiality while a woman was having a dog. Lord have mercy. So, you can get 5 for 60 if that's all you got. 10 for 120. Okay? You can get 5 coffees. 5 coffees, 5 honeys. If you want to get 10 coffees and 10 honeys, that's the double whammy. It's $175. Okay? You want to get 50, it's $350. You want to go in business? Until I go off the air, it's $500. I'm going in just a few minutes. Then tomorrow night, it's back to $650. I made a deal last night for $1,100 for $300. One gentleman took it. 2 men took the $500 deals last night. It's up to you guys. It's up to you. Is the pizza still hot, baby?
What?
Is the pizza still hot?
If we don't want to hit that microwave.
I'm gonna go eat. It's 9:28. And you have an opportunity to make money. But you're scared to make money. Poor you. Poor you. All right. Poor you. And that $1,100 deal was a hell of a deal. Hell of a deal. All right, we talked some good stuff tonight. And don't forget, tomorrow I will be broadcasting live from Pursuit of God Church for their job fair. We're going to see if there's anybody that shows up. Remember, this is at 3759 North Watkins. They're going to have 30 different companies there on tomorrow, with 10 companies that are felon friendly. Okay. I didn't get your money, brothers. So you asked me how many I got. Did you send yours? There's no excuse not to have a job. None whatsoever. If your man, your son, or your daughter laying up on you and not working, you the damn fool. Okay? You the damn fool. Alright? Alright. Well, tomorrow morning, bright and early, 6 a.m., I'll be playing the best in blues. I look forward to seeing you there on the mountain. AM 1600 WMQM. Those of you around the country, you can tune me in on the TuneIn app. Okay? On the TuneIn app. Don't forget to download the XOD Network. Until we meet again, top of the evening to each and every one of you. If you just tune in, brother, you'll get 100. Cash App. I don't talk about money. Let's make it. You get 100. That's Cash App, Naked Truth Ministries. Top of the evening to you. One minute, baby. I'm gonna eat right away.
Right here?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, man.
Hey, I just came in. What was he talking about? Some horses.
He gave it to his horse.
He working on his horse?
He has a horse farm over in El Dorado, Arkansas.
Which one did he give to, honey?
He gave him the coffee.
Really?
Yeah.
And the horse did get hard?
Yep. And he said gave it to his red tick dog, hunting dog.
Oh my goodness. Damn, this is... I heard you said, I was like, what the hell are you talking about horses?
Shit.
So is he gonna buy some more? I heard he said he had the contact with a bunch of horses.
Well, what he did was he had called me. I know he'd been calling for years on radio and TV. And one of his guys was down in Louisiana. One of his other guy had some, and he bought 2 or 3 packs back and gave it to the horses. And he said it was one of his old horses that stayed out in the pasture all the time. They got old. He said gave him that coffee and it boosted his attitude.
Damn.
Shit. Fucking mayors left.
Market that is.
Huh?
You know what kind of market that is how many people up there trying to get horses breed and shit?
Yes. Yes.
Damn. So is he gonna try to do some things with the horses?
I don't know. We'll see.
That's funny.
I don't believe niggas until they. I don't believe niggas until they send me some money.
No, that's right. So did he buy some more? I mean, how many did he buy the first time?
He didn't buy them. It was his nephew. It was his nephew that picked him up down at the motorcycle thing a couple of weeks ago.
Okay. And he just decided to give it to his horse.
He said, because he had called me and said he was going to try it and give it to his horses. So.
That's funny. That is too funny. Damn, now we got to mark on the horses.
I sure hope so.
Well, hey, shit, right person here, especially him. If he has that contact base to start giving horses.
Yeah, he breeds walking horses and things of that nature. He breeds walking horses.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Damn, that's funny. Yeah. All right.
Okay.
How many did you get tonight?
I ain't getting none tonight.
No, really? Damn.
Thus far. I got one early this afternoon. So I normally I'll get something overnight as I think about it.
Right. That's what happened.
Yeah.
All right. I'll house you.
Okay, all right.
All right.
Damn, I must have plugged this thing up. This phone. Cause I ain't getting no charge. Oh, I didn't have it in that good one. Whew. What little Morgan doing today? Oh, shit! Ooh.
What the hell is going on?
I was about to fall, baby.
Why are you going that way?
Hold on, I'm gonna cut the TV on.
Oh, Lord Jesus. Sit down. Sit.
The fiercely reimagined Nissan Rogue. Get a low 219 from monthly Nissan Rogue or get 0% financing for up to 72 months on 14 models.
Hey, Kim! With 5% cash back on travel purchase through Chase Freedom Unlimited, you're always on it. Book that hotel, Kim, because you are worth it.
I am worth it. Earn 5% on travel purchase through Chase and so much more. Chase, make more of what you want. Yep. All right. Hey, Connie, I'm just going to go to the gym real quick to get my laptop. I'll be right back.
Wow, that's a serious
You
foundation.
getting them peppers?
I'm sure the Ocean Man has a solution.
We can help. With over 80 years of experience, Old Shane can assess the problem and find the right solution. Go to
Shark Tank.
oldshane.com for a free estimate.
When it comes to
Huh?
solving foundation problems,
You
there's
guys
only Ocean.
they were out.
We're not waiting. The Memorial Day savings event is already
Oh, it's
started.
Tuesday night. I thought they'd be on.
With no interest payments until
Shark
2022 and no credit needed purchase options available. Everything is in stock and ready to take home today.
When is 10 o'clock they come on?
Starting under $800 with
Maybe this
name
one
brand
is.
mattresses priced up to 70% off. No waiting on living room groups and dining room sets. No waiting. Everything in stock. Buy today and take home today at Overstock Furniture and Mattress with 0% interest and no credit needed purchase options available.
Look, if your wireless carrier was a guy who's leaving tomorrow, not very flexible, not credit saving. You deserve
I'm
better.
gonna broadcast live.
Baby Mobile. Now they
What's
have
his
unlimited
face
for just
thing
$30
tomorrow?
a month.
Tomorrow night or tomorrow day?
Tomorrow
And they're
day.
number one in customer
On
satisfaction.
these days, sure. I'm gonna take my
Deleting it. So break
I'm gonna take my
Xfinity Internet customers take the
them
savings challenge
suits
at xfinitymobile.com/mysavings or
to,
visit Xfinity store to learn how our Swoop
my-
Squad makes it easy to switch and save hundreds.
sewing
Bring on
We got free light tomorrow.
with calculators to help you launch your project. And deliveries from the store comes to you.
Are they here?
This is doing like never before.
You gonna
This
call
is
me
the
and
Home
tell
Depot.
us I was paid
A
for now?
doer get more done.
Cold
The road to investigate the January 6th
No, I don't know the
attack
number.
is getting bumper.
Are they there during the day?
The top Republican in the House announced opposition to the bipartisan agreement
I'll
for
probably,
an
yeah, I'll give you a
independent commission to investigate
Just
the
go by there.
insurrection.
Yeah, instead of just focusing on the
She
Capitol,
knows
she
you.
asked one
Just go by there.
representative wants the commission to look at Antifa and other riots.
And I'll just meet you down there when I get off.
Camilla Bernal explains this
But
could
man.
launch the hopes of actually creating a commission.
Don't you get out here now?
Bipartisan
I thought you said reserve a table for 9.
That is.
For 9, for 9 o'clock.
Yeah.
Okay.
McCarthy's opposition
I'll
cast
send
a
you a phone
House
number.
vote to create a
DET.
panel which would investigate the incident.
I don't even know who this is.
This is where legends are born, where we forge our history, our faith, and character, where our spirit dances to the beat of the battle.
Yeah, someone coming from
It's
the phone.
our
Who's this?
people, our pride, our
You called me, man. You called me twice.
Gold Cup 2021.
Yes.
This is ours. In July, on the television networks and platforms.
I'm still on the air.
When it comes to birth control, you should go with what makes sense for your life and your body. And if pregnancy isn't what you want right now, meet
Well, let me cut it off.
the lowest
No,
hormone
okay.
provider
All
in
right.